An age-old conflict, a fisherman among the stars, and a lamp that commits letter abuse. Today we'll be talking about DreamWorks versus Pixar. Welcome to the Triple Take. My name is Frank.
I'm Manny.
I'm Joseph.
And let's get straight into it. Old versus new. Old Pixar, old DreamWorks. New Pixar, new DreamWorks. What you guys think?
So we're basing this off of time period. I'm assuming before 2005 would be considered old.
Maybe even 2005. 2005 and lower. The switch of animation style is pretty clear.
Okay.
From
that,
2D.
That would be like 2010, 2012, era of DreamWorks and Pixar, right?
More or less, yeah.
So I gotta be precise on these. I don't want to accidentally put.
No, you're good. You gotta
old.
be accurate with your information.
I don't want to put something.
This
in
is
old.
a serious topic.
No, this is beyond serious.
This is a conflict.
I mean, there's a stark difference between, at least from like a business standpoint, working in 3D animation.
Yeah, then 2D animation.
And then 2D.
So wait, hang on a second though.
I'm holding.
Real quick, sidebar, super sidetrack.
I just started.
So, if the DreamWorks fisherman person is in the stars, technically he has matter and universal manipulation, right?
Okay.
But the lamp has pocket dimensional manipulation. So who would win?
I would say the boy, because it's a person per se versus a cosmic inanimate object that is a lamp.
But wouldn't that mean that the lamp wouldn't die? Because it could survive without electricity.
But you said the boy is matter.
No, I didn't say that.
You said
I said he could control.
Matter. He can control matter.
No, he could control universes.
Oh, he can control universe.
In the stars or his own universe.
So if we don't rewind and hear you say the word matter.
Yeah, we're gonna hear you say matter.
I mean, I didn't say he was matter.
But if he
If
controls
he exists,
matter,
isn't he matter?
if he
I don't think I
controls
said
matter,
that.
he controls,
I don't think I
he
said that.
controls himself.
I don't think I said that. You got to remember, Manny's a professional gaslighter, so you automatically can't believe him.
All right, so all right, so to the audience, I would like you to rewind to exactly 1 minute and 24 seconds to where he said matter. Okay?
No, but in what context?
You said that he controls matter.
Okay, I just want you to be specific about what you think I said.
But he is matter. He would be matter if he controls matter.
But
I'm not a science guy.
Everything's made of matter.
Exactly.
Okay, but you were trying to say that
Why does this debate matter?
He started it.
No, hang on a second. Because he said I never said he could control matter. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Would,
he said I did. I said I didn't.
If we're gonna be realistic,
Look
about
back,
this,
listen to it.
if we're gonna be realistic,
I know you already forgot because I forgot.
the kid would just kick over the lamp. That's it.
Nah, he was just. But what if he's bigger than him?
But what if the lamp shines in his face and then he can't see?
We don't know how big they are.
And then he just jumps and then abuses him like he does the letter I.
Well, I hope the kid gets up, chucks the rest of the moon that he sits on at the lamp. Boom, dead.
Where would he sit?
He floats. Who
How do you know?
cares?
He doesn't.
Have you not seen the logo intro?
Yes,
Yeah, he's sitting on the moon.
thing.
He never stands up.
You haven't seen the new ones.
And on what?
He floats around and he ends up landing on the moon.
Or is he just falling?
Is he falling with style?
Oh, I think I did see that. Anyway, old versus new animation. 4 minutes of sidetrack. That's what I do best.
We just started.
So, who cares?
This has been an intriguing conversation because
No one's ever thought about it.
no one's ever thought to put a lamp.
Well, at
on
least
a
no
boy.
one's had that conversation with me. I never heard that conversation ever brought up.
I like how you're writing this. Keep going.
But I gave it to you. Old versus new.
Old versus
Animation.
new. Well, that depends on how you want to look at it. Because before,
Oh, you're talking about 2D and 3D, right?
yeah,
Is that
2D
how you want to
and
split
3D.
it?
Yeah,
I think that's a good idea.
because
That's what I was thinking.
there's a pretty stark difference about that. Because then, the first fully featured 3D computer generated movie was in 1995 with Pixar making Toy Story.
Oh, that would be 3D.
Correct.
There's a snake in
Oh, damn.
my
I feel like that's
boot.
too early, though.
per se, but that was before the whole like nowadays, like the last movie that Disney did, or at least the last major like 2D movie that came out from the state side or point of view was Princess and the Frog.
That was 2D. Oh yeah, it was.
2D. It was the last 2D movie made by Disney.
Yeah.
And it didn't have such a like box office hit versus like the production cost.
Yeah.
And money wise, it makes more sense to go just computer generated.
Because it's cheaper.
It's cheaper, and it saves time.
Mm.
So you could put out more content in a much more reasonable amount of time. Because if you're doing 2D, realistically speaking, it's all hand done.
Yeah, and it gets received more as well.
Correct.
They, like, obviously from the way they do in the box office and such.
Correct. I mean, because then it's just like, oh, we don't have to spend so much time paying animators to work X amount of time. Let's say if the movie takes 4 years to make, you're paying them 4 years to create all the details, whether they're drawing it by hand or it's being transcribed digitally. Which way there's an artist that's constantly at work for all the little details. If you do 3D animation, sure, you have to create the objects that you're doing within the digital space.
Yeah, the rendering, yeah.
But,
I
I mean,
said that
for the
right.
most part, you did.
Oh, awesome.
But for the most part, once you add in all the objects and stuff within the world that you're trying to develop, you just have to focus on the scene that you're doing.
Yeah. So a lot like CGI when they do with the Godzilla and stuff like that?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Same exact principle, except instead of having live action elements, it's just all within a digital world.
Yeah.
Oh, when it comes to old versus new, I'm going to say, in my opinion, when it comes to Pixar, I'm going to say old better than new. Because,
Okay.
yes, so old would be considered Toy Story, right? It would be considered, what else? Bug's Life, Monsters, Inc.,
Incredibles.
The Incredibles, Finding Nemo, Ratatouille, Up, Wall-E.
Up? Would you call Up?
Yeah, well, Up was made in 2007, I believe. Hold on, hold on.
I mean, I might be wrong, but like it seems I don't remember watching that when I was 8.
I'm almost 95% sure that Up came
No, that'll be
out
crazy.
in 2007.
My sense of time is atrocious, so you could be 100% right.
But going off of that like sense of time scale.
2009.
Okay.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So
I thought it was after that, but yeah, that makes more sense.
it was either 2005, between 2005 and like 2008. Eisner, who used to be CEO of Disney, was very like strict and very greedy in terms of how we handled Pixar, because Pixar, the company, almost like totally shut down.
Yeah.
Until Bob Iger, who's the current CEO of Disney, took over, and he agreed to have the contract more or less 50-50 between like Disney's profits and Pixar's profits. And that's when you started seeing Pixar movies coming out like every single year. That's how we had Cars. As soon as we had Cars, we had what? Ratatouille, Wall-E, Up. Like those movies just came out back to back to back.
Mm-hmm.
And that was because of him. Because the original dude, he was willing to let Pixar go down under, which would have sucked because then we wouldn't have had
Ratatouille, Up.
we wouldn't have most of the advancements in CG without Pixar.
So we said 2012 and over. So that's why 2012 would be considered the new stuff, right?
So okay, so just name some stuff you would consider new. Like,
so
I'm just curious.
If I'm basing it off of
That.
the first movie that came out in 2012 for Pixar is Brave. Brave is awesome. I like Brave.
Wait, so is Pixar also How to Train Your Dragon?
Pixar.
That's
no,
DreamWorks.
That's DreamWorks.
Okay.
So
I was
it would be.
confusing, bro.
So I'll
There's
just.
gonna be a lot of confusing
I'm just
on
gonna
Frank's
spit
part.
out. I'm just gonna spit out some of the movies that I would be comparing the old that I said
Facts. I
previously
think
to
it's a
the
good
new.
idea. Yeah.
So it would be Brave, Monsters University, Inside Out, The Good Dinosaur, Finding Dory, Cars 3, Coco, Toy Story 4, The Incredibles, Onward, Soul, Luca, Turning Red,
Incredibles 2.
Lightyear, Elemental, and Inside Out 2.
Okay, I think that's a good. I
So-
think that's a good.
So
Off point.
this is
Yeah.
me. This is me. Obviously, just looking at this, but looking at it, I'm gonna pick old.
Turning
over-
Red.
over new. I'm gonna pick old over new every single time. I'm not gonna lie. I was not a fan of Onward. I was not a fan of Coco, and a lot of people are.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's a take right there.
I'm not
A lot of people like Coco.
I'm
bro.
not a fan of Inside Out.
Inside Out's okay.
And what was it, Turning
Emotions.
Red? That was a miss.
I like Turning Red.
Elemental was cool. Lightyear was garbage. Sorry. It was garbage.
I didn't see it. I'm not gonna lie.
Lightyear was garbage.
I wasn't really that interested
Soul
in it.
was kind of fire. Soul was fire.
So.
That's the one with Will Smith.
Oh, Soul, bro. I'm thinking
Was it
Soul.
Will Smith?
SOL.
Jamie
I was
Foxx.
thinking.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
I was thinking
You know,
SOL.
they could be
Soul.
confused.
But now SOUL.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that's probably like my first favorite, and then after that, it's probably like Turning Red, maybe.
So
But the reason I like Turning Red was because of the way they did everything. Like not really the story itself, because couldn't relate to it because I'm not a teenage girl. But but like I like the animations that they did with like the way they had the background and the way she thought and the way all the special effects happened. That's what I mainly like about it.
so now
animation.
I'm gonna move from Pixar and then I'm gonna go to DreamWorks. So I'm looking old versus new. Again, we're gonna keep that time period of 2012. So I'm gonna start with 2012 and I'm gonna actually go from 2012 up and then I'm gonna go back.
Okay, so you're gonna start with the new. Got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the new. So new would be Madagascar 3, Rise of the Guardians, The Croods, Turbo, Mr. Peabody, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Penguins of Madagascar, Kung Fu Panda 3, Home, Trolls, Boss Baby, Captain Underpants, How to Train Your Dragon 3.
No, that's a pretty good cutoff point already. I could tell.
Yeah.
Honestly.
The Puss in Boots, the
Last
second
Wish.
movie. Yeah, the second movie. Out of all of these, I'm gonna be honest with you, the only one that stands out above the rest is the Puss in Boots movie.
Yeah.
So again, I'm gonna go old.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because of the time period of when I was born that it like favors the old.
Well, obviously.
But
Well, I mean,
but I've watched
we
like,
grew up with the older.
but I've
Yeah.
watched all these ones like Kung Fu Panda 3. I'm a big fan of Kung Fu Panda. So and Kung Fu Panda 3 was legendary.
That was pretty good.
It was
But
legendary.
which one was that one again? Just to make sure.
J.K.
that's-
Simmons for the win.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons for the win. That's the one with
The one with the boats. The boat scene.
yes.
Was they kicking all the fireworks?
Nope.
No,
that's
no.
the second one.
That's the second one.
Okay.
Kung Fu Panda 3 is with him with all the cheese stuff.
That's
Finding
the
the pandas.
villain is the. I think it's the bull.
Yeah, it's the water buffalo, whatever the heck.
Yeah.
The third one's with where he finds his people, the
Yeah.
village.
And you find out the backstory. You find out the backstory of his mom.
Ooh. It's still the worst one out of the three, in my opinion.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy talk.
I like the second one the most.
How to Train Your Dragon 2 was goated. The third one it was all right.
Wait, which one's the one where he talks to the turtle and he dies?
The first one.
That's the first one. Okay, yeah.
You talking about Master Oogway?
Yeah. Oogway. Do you know the Oogway?
Do you know the Oogway? all right.
Best lines.
So now with the
animation
new,
history.
obviously you have the Shrek, all the way
Real
up
stuff.
to, all the way up to 4. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, they came out pretty back to back. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. You have the first How to Train Your Dragon. You have Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2. You got Madagascar 1 and 2. You got Over the Hedge. Joseph made a little tweak on this because technically Wallace and Gromit is not 100% a DreamWorks production. So, but I'm throwing it in there anyway. Chicken Run.
Freaking love Chicken Run.
2 is pretty good.
Shark Tale. Madagascar.
Nothing but fish lips.
It's old, bro. Old destroys
Yeah, old,
the new.
yeah, old for both is for me the
Yeah,
best.
dude, it destroys the new.
It's because I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's the themes of the movies that are just more universal, in my opinion. I feel like a lot of the themes in like the newer ones are a lot more specific,
I think the older ones had more grit to them.
more real.
Yeah, like it's just like if it was like if it was gonna hit you in the feels, it didn't hold punches.
Yeah, like the newer ones is more comedic.
I don't know. They're both the same amount of comedic. Cause I'm gonna look at obviously what have I seen recently? Recently I've seen Madagascar. So Madagascar,
Yeah, but that's like
there's not really an emotional attachment.
the whole way through, and neither one of the movies. Really.
The emotional attachment is obviously when Alex, the main character, spoiler alert if you haven't seen Madagascar,
he was a people
lion.
pleaser.
like he was a people pleaser, and then he went to his home and he became a beast, and
Ben Stiller.
the basically almost like confusion of identity. I guess that's probably the most emotional.
Not really. It's not really confusion of idea. It's like he kind of lost what made him him.
So,
It was more like confusion. It's more like he just straight up lost it.
but like comparing that to like something like what would I compare that to? So like the Bad Guys, which I'm the only one. I'm the only one who's seen that.
I wanted to watch it. I forgot about it.
It has, to Frank's point, a more like specific type of feel to it. It's almost like the Bad Guys, I would say, is almost similar to like Wreck-It Ralph, which in that sense of like, they're the bad guys. They've always been labeled as the bad guys, but they're not really that bad. They're not bad, So
No, I guess it's just I can relate to the old ones more.
yeah, 100%.
Like that's just really what it is.
And they're just cooler. Like they're just cooler. It's because
They're timeless too. It's just
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna lie, like something like Inside Out and all those, like I'm gonna forget about those movies.
Oh, bro, what?
I'm gonna forget about those type of movies, bro.
For me,
Because it they didn't have an impact on me specifically.
yeah, it was built for the audience. I would say it's built for the audience that it came out for. In that time period.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's more specific because
So,
because you got the old ones, they would hit younger and adult alike.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially the jokes. Like kids will enjoy them for what they are, and obviously the parents are going to be with them if they're in theaters,
Oh yeah, of course.
and even the parents will
gonna
get
get
a good laugh out of it.
Yeah, that's why an Inside, like something like I say Inside Out, 'cause that's the more the one I'm thinking about right now. But like something like that, I feel like it's more catered to like the specific demographic. Like you can't really enjoy it much if you're an adult or a younger kid. It's mostly for like teenagers.
Yeah. No, I agree 100%.
So it's like they're really good at hitting their audience, but it doesn't leave much room for different audiences to enjoy it, in my opinion. So that's how I feel.
I feel like eventually that like they'll run out of ideas for these movies. I'm gonna be honest with you because, like, obviously I'm gonna sidetrack a little bit more,
That's what we do best.
to like other animated, like, I would say family movies, like Despicable Me, like from where it started, from where it started to where it is now with the fourth one, it's just like, wow. Like you even see it through there from like where they start from, like how the story progresses and how like he has these three kids.
A lot of character development, bro.
Yeah, a character development, and then it turned from that to him being more goofy and stuff like that. So there's like
How they changed them?
yeah, like how they changed him. So it's like it's very common from old to new in terms of these family oriented kids movies.
So you're saying like the new animated, like all these different animation studios like Illumination and even Disney in some cases, like are able to hit those wide audiences better than Pixar and DreamWorks.
Perfect example would be this isn't a perfect example, but it hit more in the old-timey animation feel for the Lion King than it did for the live action. But they literally just copy and pasted the movie and made it live action. You know what I'm saying?
So you think the style might have something to do with it as well?
The style of it hits more too.
Well, yeah, because then if you're going from
Feels
like
more personable.
Like, granted, I'm gonna sorry,
No, you're
I'm gonna like praise the artists that sang in the movie. No, I'm saying for the live action one, I'm gonna praise them because they, the songs were great. I still love them.
Oh, you're talking about the people that actually acted?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
like it's not on them. It's not on them for it, because it being
No, I love
honest,
those
it didn't.
Donald Glover, Beyonce, fire.
Yeah, it didn't hit as much as they thought it would, based off of like how much the original Lion King.
Nah, man,
Like,
can't beat it.
It just can't beat it.
Nah,
because it's just like nowadays, like animation in general is just not the same.
I just think you're saying that like in the original one, it felt more like personable, like almost like more intimate with the way that everything came together versus the live action one was more like a carbon copy that didn't really hit the same.
The worst part is that
Also,
those ideas that taking exactly what you just said is those ideas. They tried to take some of the old stuff and then put it in the new. Example: Monsters Inc. versus Monster University, and
I think they did a better job for that one though.
but it's still like it's not the same. Like you take the idea from the old and you put it into the new, but it doesn't produce the same outcome that you are expecting as an audience.
The reason that one worked a little bit better was because it was the characters in a different time, so they could excuse the fact that they were a little different. So it's like, oh, how did this guy go from here to here? And then like they kind of filled in that gap, which is pretty cool. But 2 fun facts, or maybe just one. Fun fact: the Lion King soundtrack was the first music I ever purchased on Apple Music, because I used to bootleg all the music from YouTube MP3 converter.
Because
Bootleg.
I just can't wait to be
Out of all the songs, that's the one you picked.
Yes.
Circle
that is the best song in the
No.
Lion King soundtrack. If you could debate me to the end of time,
bro.
I just can't wait to be king.
I'll name you 2.
The animation with the song, the
I'll
lyrics.
I'll name you
everything.
2. I'll name you 2 that are better than that.
Go ahead.
Circle of Life.
Boo.
That was the beginning one.
Easy number 3.
The heck no. That was the best, one of the best openings to a animated movie ever. Animation wise and song wise. 1. And 2 is the one with Simba and the girl. I always forget the name. It's the one where Donald Glover and Beyonce doing the live.
No. I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
I could not tell you what the song is.
I always forget, bro.
It's not.
It's a
hey,
long
let me tell you
title.
something. Let me tell you something. You ain't forgetting. I just can't wait to be king. You ain't forgetting that. So, but you forgot that Beyonce song, so you can't say you put.
It's not a Beyonce song.
Or whatever. Donald Glover and Beyonce
It's
when
not
they
their song.
did that.
I don't care because I don't care about musicals. Well, it's just me.
It's
I
not a
don't care
musical.
about musicals either.
I mean, I don't care about musicals either.
Apparently, you're arguing about the song.
I know, but he's arguing about the song.
You both are.
I know.
Wait, what did
I can't gaslight.
What did Pumbaa and Timon?
Hakuna
tell-
Matata.
That's what you need.
Honestly, that's better than Can't Wait to Be King.
No.
Yes.
No. I will
Yeah,
go
yeah.
on
When
record.
someone
I will
hold
go
up, when
on
someone,
record
when someone
right now
says
that
Lion King, what's the first thing you think of?
I just
No,
can't
Hakuna
wait.
Matata. Get out of my face.
Old versus new, yeah.
What were you gonna say?
What was I gonna say?
It's all Manny's
You know what
fault.
you need?
Made him
Hakuna
come up.
Matata.
Oh, well, in the realm of like old versus new.
What a wonderful phrase.
Okay, we're gonna stop interrupting me.
Oh boy.
I feel like a big difference between old versus new
Yeah.
is that when all the older stuff was coming out when we were growing up,
Yeah.
computer generated imagery was still in its like frontier stage per se. Because in 1995, that was the first time ever that there was a fully CG movie with Toy Story. Like no one's ever done that before. Then you go from Toy Story 1 to Toy Story 2, like the sequel to it. Watching just how the movie looks on the forefront, difference is night and day. You do the same thing from Toy Story 2 to Toy Story 3, still a milestone. But if you go from Toy Story 4 to what it is now versus how it used to be, you literally see how technology evolved within that 20 or so year period, right? And
It's bad because I never noticed the difference. If I'm being honest.
what's the
This is why this is where we say that Joseph is the tech guy.
the
Here.
tech take?
what was the that girl in the first movie with the sheep?
The girl with the first movie.
Oh, Bo
Toy
Peep?
Story, her Bo
Yeah.
Peep. So she's not in the second or third one,
Yeah,
but
she dies.
look at how she is. Anyway,
I'm just joking.
I was like, when
Looking-
did that happen? Did
looking
I
at
miss
their
something?
first movie, how she looked, and then looking at her in the fourth movie, because she's supposed to be made out of like porcelain and stuff. The fourth movie, you see all the reflections on her, how like light kind of reflects or refracts off of her.
Yeah.
Is dope. But
See, you
nowadays,
notice things like that.
I do. But nowadays, the technology, fairly common for the most part, but like it's just how it's used opposed to like creating new technologies.
Well, we're going to be moving away from that one. We're going to be giving our top 5 DreamWorks and our top 5 Pixars. Who's going first, though? Who's going first?
I'll go first. I never go first. On
All right,
this.
what are you starting
wait,
with?
wait.
We starting with Pixar? Or we
Well,
starting with DreamWorks?
We're going to do DreamWorks first.
Okay, that's fine.
'Cause we spent a lot of time talking about Disney.
We did.
I'm sorry. I just can't wait to be king is the greatest animated song of all time.
Lion King
FN
is,
2187.
Lion King is my favorite animated movie of all time, so that's why I'm excited for Mufasa.
It's gonna be not good.
I probably not, but I'm still gonna watch it though.
I just want the hyena.
I'm just curious to see how they do it. This might make the live action seem a little bit better than them doing an original kind of thing.
He's
It might
holding up
be
his
better.
list, but he's not reading
Yo,
it.
shh. So DreamWorks, I mentioned my top 5, no specific order. I know I missed some heat. Fight me.
You're cold.
I gotta go with Megamind.
Oh, forehead, I see.
You know what's crazy? Hold on, I'm gonna pause you right there.
Yeah.
They failed so much
There's a lot of pausing here.
on the Megamind. I think it's the TV show, the movie, whatever. The second one.
I didn't watch it.
It's horrible. It is
I
terrible.
never watched
There
it.
was a second one?
Yes, it is.
I didn't even know there
horrible.
was a second one.
I thought
It
it
is
never
horrible.
came out.
No, it came out. It is horrible.
The first one's still good though.
No, the first one's goated.
Bernard!
Wait, Will Ferrell is Megamind, right?
Correct.
Okay, I think that's why I like it so much. Will Ferrell's hilarious. So yeah, Megamind, Blue Man, big forehead. Me and Joseph, we love foreheads
In different ways.
in different ways.
The worst part is I gotta edit this and rewind this
And
multiple
re-listen
times.
to it 3 times. Anyway, so I just think it's an hilarious movie. I mean, it has superheroes in it. Superheroes, supervillains. Love superheroes, supervillains. I'm gonna say superheroes, supervillains again because I want to.
I'm weak to copper.
And I think it was cool how you have the perspective of the villain.
Instead of the hero.
Yeah, in one of these movies, and they did such a good job of actually make him seem not that bad. He was just misunderstood. He just wanted to be accepted. Right?
Sounds like another villain we'll be talking about later.
Myself.
Go ahead.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess we'll find out together in the next episode. No, I'm just kidding. Shrek, obviously, goated. Lord Farquaad,
Oh.
right next to me, right here, Manny.
Not even close. I don't have the chin.
You have the hair though.
And the aura. I don't have the aura.
Yeah, you're not that short, are you?
I don't have the aura.
It's the fake legs that got me.
When they take him off the wood.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Those are the Shrek gotta
See,
be
you
one
in
of
his
the.
face going like,
we were talking about jokes that kids and adults can both laugh at. That's Shrek is literally the definition of that. Every single joke, every kid can laugh because it's stupid, and every adult can have because it has those underlying
Donkey's the best character that ever came out of Shrek.
waffles. Kung Fu Panda. Like I said earlier, Mr. Who was his name? Master what?
Oogway.
Oogway. Do you know the Oogway? He
doesn't even know the other the master who trained him. The master who trained Poe's name.
Master Shifu was the goat.
Oh, okay. You got it, so I'm gonna give you it.
I mean, yeah.
Do you know everybody of the Furious Five?
Because Shifu means teacher. No. I mean, I know what they look like. I just don't remember their names.
All right, what do they look
Tigers,
Okay, I got the
mantis,
grasshopper, the monkey, the tiger, and the...
crane.
Is it a crane? Yeah, the crane. That's it.
Why you gotta help him?
And the
I'm
fifth
a
one would
nice-
be Kung Fu Panda. I mean, Po.
No.
No.
Oh, wait, no, it was the tiger. Other tiger.
You got tigers, you got crane, you got snake,
Oh, the snake. I forgot the snake.
mantis,
I forgot the snake.
crane.
Monkey.
I said monkey.
Don't forget about Jackie Chan.
He only
yo.
says like 4 lines.
What?
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, it's been a while since you've seen it. But nah, okay, like I said, funny movie. Jack Black. Great movie. Then you got Master Oogway with one of the best lines in animation history. To this day, they still put it in reels to this day because it's too goated of a line. Before he dies. We telling him how to be a dragon warrior. Today is a present. Remember?
Oh,
yeah.
but the yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why it's called the present because today is a gift. That's a fire line, brother. Come on, bro.
Shout out to the writers.
Facts. I got Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. That's the newer one. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I am one of the haters in the beginning because I was like, this is gonna be trash. But then I saw it on a whim, and I was like,
But who told you to watch it?
you.
Yeah, I just want that credit.
I mean, you told me to watch it, but then I didn't watch it for like another
Doesn't matter.
4 months.
Doesn't matter. I told you. I told
2
you what you were
years.
missing out. Just like you say, I'm missing out in One Piece. So I told you what you're missing out, and look what happened.
That's a different
Hey!
type of animation.
Now take that same logic to One Piece.
No. Keep going.
No, it seems one-sided.
This ain't about anime. This
Yeah,
is about-
I was a hater, but the story was great, the characters were great, and the animation was amazing. Well, some of the best fight scenes in an animation movie ever.
Some of the best voice acting.
Voice acting too, yeah. And then my last one, I mentioned with the oldie but a goldie, Spirit. It's about the horse.
Nay.
Nay, yay. It was it was about the horse, and I just think it was a good good perspective on like freedom and like finding yourself and it was like it told you the whole story as a freaking horse. So it was like
Nay.
so it's like wow, well, what am I gonna learn from a horse? And then like it shows you, and that's it. It kind of it has the same vibe as Brother Bear. I really like
Brother Bear.
Brother Bear is goated.
But Brother Bear is one of my favorite movies, and that is like right alongside it. So yeah, that's my top 5.
Brother Bear.
Man, just go ahead.
So, I do share the Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Yeah, I think we all do.
Goated.
I think we all do on that.
If you haven't watched it and you have reservations not to watch it,
You don't need to watch
throw
the first
them
one.
out the window.
You don't need to watch the first Puss in Boots. It doesn't matter.
Because this movie is actually the closest thing to a 10 out of 10.
And I like watching things in order. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't need to watch the first Puss in Boots.
Great movie. Then I don't know which of these I like more, but as a whole, I really like the How to Train Your Dragon franchise.
Woo!
Yeah, you could just put them all in one umbrella if you want.
Well, yeah, I am gonna put them all in one
Yeah.
because like the first movie, you start out as a
It's your
kid,
list, man. Do whatever you want.
a kid trying to grow up, and then as each movie progresses,
Yeah, good character development for sure.
like you literally see the cast basically grow up.
Yeah,
And each time, like, obviously they make a movie, all the graphics are new, they get refreshed, and the world just becomes much more refined, similarly to how these characters grew up, which
Yeah,
I dug.
and I think they did a good job of like showing how they grew up. Like, I think that's really hard to do. So it's like they did a really good job of doing that.
Kung Fu Panda 2,
The second one specifically?
the second one specifically.
You don't like the skadoosh?
The best villain in Kung Fu Panda history is Tai Lung. Fight me on that.
Gary Oldman as Lord Shen, aka racist. Anyway, so you didn't like pandas.
He didn't like
I was like, what is it?
That's why
I was
he
like,
said
racist. So much happened.
I was like, Commissioner Gordon's not racist.
I'm dead.
Cause versus how you have the first movie where Poe's like excited, like, I'm the Dragon Warrior, or you had such a light-hearted character, more so get hit with trauma and actually come to terms with it to like get past. I like that story arc. Plus, me being the movie tech nerd,
Yeah.
that chase scene through what was it, Gunming City or whatever it was.
Fuck, you remember that? It's crazy.
Yeah, but I don't remember how long they said it took to like render, but they didn't just like, oh, just make a background. They fully made a city in full scale 3D
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
instead of it just being like a non-detailed background. They just fully rendered everything out.
Mm-hmm.
Who the heck does that's cool? And they destroyed like half of it, but it's still cool.
Just think about it, destroying half of it is even more crazy. They have to render that too.
Yeah, and the good old childhood movie of mine plus game, Shrek 2. Movie
Oh yeah,
was
the
gas,
game was,
and the game was
fire.
gas. I
The game
hated
was fire.
following Cinderella as she was window shopping, but that's beside the point.
Shrek 2.
Hello, fairy godmother. She popped off.
Really?
Yeah,
It has one
Like-
of the best songs in the whole like
it has
Shrek
the
movies.
best line. Are you wearing a thong? No.
It's about Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the same. This it has one of the best songs in the whole thing. Where have all the good men gone, and where have all the fine?
You can relate to that.
Yes.
I was talking to you, Chelsea. So what's your fifth one? Was that all of them? No.
Nah, he's got one more. He's got one more.
Oh.
He's cooking. He's cooking. He's
I
cooking.
am cooking.
You are cooking. You're bringing in some flavor.
The trilogy.
Of?
I flipping love Madagascar.
Really?
What?
I
The
really
third one
do.
is trash. The third one's
I
trash.
personally like the
Madame
Penguins of
Dubois was the
Madagascar
best
more.
part of that movie to me. Having the penguin, specifically Skipper, just being like, "Oh, this lady's good," and she almost brings down a plane with her freaking heels. Loved it.
See, honestly, in terms of Madagascar, I think the best thing that's ever come out of it, in my personal opinion, is the Penguins of Madagascar show.
Not the movie.
Nothing
Not the
could
movie.
beat this.
The show is the best part of anything that came out of Madagascar. I don't care what anybody tells me.
Okay, so as long as we agree that I'm Kowalski as a penguin,
Oh no, I'm private.
you're basically Skipper.
No, I'm private.
No, private. No, you're right.
Who am I?
You're Rico.
Rico.
What? He's more Rico than I am.
You're Rico.
I'm Rico with my wealth, but not Rico in the suave.
You notice how? Hey, just take side note.
Ah.
Notice how none of us picked the leader. Just remember that. 'Cause
There's
no leader in this group.
If I'm gonna lie, and I'm not gonna lie, if anybody would be like the leader, is your dad.
Because he looks like him.
Yeah, it sounds like him. It sounds like him too.
Kowalski, fact check.
And then
Manny, give me the screwdriver.
put that up. Take it here.
I just need you.
They work.
I just need you to be cute and cuddly, private. Cute and cuddly.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
I love that show, man. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Oh boy.
No, but
It's all you,
Skipper-
man.
And then he pops his head. And he
Wait,
pops his
wait,
head,
wait,
and he
wait.
just goes, "We don't belong here. It's just not natural."
This voice is so
So
good.
the penguins being the best part, second best part of all those movies were the monkeys to me.
Oh, bro, what?
Yeah.
When he says, "If you have any poo, fling it now."
Oh, the second movie where they're in Africa and they're trying to like unionize to like make the plane. He's like, "What do you guys want?" I'm just debating. Okay.
I liked Mort. It was creepy though.
I love you, King Julian.
No.
I love you, King Julian. Let me rub your feet.
I told you about the feet. But that's the feet.
I'm more
But I love King Julian.
Hire me. I'm just kidding.
All right.
Hire me, King Julian.
All right. So, my top 5. I actually didn't put trilogies and all that stuff. I chose specific movies.
Oh yeah, I know you were thinking about it though.
No, I was thinking about it.
I picked like 8
I'm gonna
movies.
start off with the
agree, yeah.
most obvious one. Obviously,
That's seven.
Shrek number 1 is beyond the goated. Like from
The Muffin Man.
start to finish, bro. Start to finish, it's just a great story.
Yeah, and just like what's it called? What's the girl's name?
Which one?
Fiona.
Fiona.
Bro, like Fiona, like was one of the most goated characters as a female. As one of the female characters I actually liked when I was younger.
I will say this: underrated fight scene is when she beats up the Merry Men.
Facts.
Underrated.
And then the one
The one that they start dancing, they start like telling her that why are you with the beast? You know, now you know you got it.
I remember.
And then one of my favorite scenes for her is when she's singing with the bird and it blows up.
Alright, I'm gonna go Over the Hedge is number 2. Over the Hedge
That was a close 6.
severely
That was-
underrated.
That was a close 6. I played the video game, bro. The video game was so good.
goated.
Fire in the hole.
But my favorite part of the video game was when you were the squirrel and you were hopped up on coffee and you had to dodge all the lasers.
Yes.
Yes, bro.
Yes.
You like slowed down time and you were dodging all the lasers that the exterminator put in the backyard.
Interesting.
That was awesome. You had to fight the gnomes.
So number 3 is gonna be Madagascar, the first one. It's
Is this in order?
No.
Okay, I'm just asking.
No particular order.
You're saying the numbers.
Sweet honey iced tea.
Madagascar,
Sweet
the
Honey-
first one?
Yeah, first one. Because it's just,
Eddie Murphy,
bro. Wow. The monkeys.
the
Eddie
dude
Murphy.
from Friends.
Eddie Murphy's
Eddie
in
Murphy. That's
Madagascar.
Chris Rock.
Oh, sorry.
The dude from Friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was a giraffe.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
David Schwimmer.
Yeah. Schwimmin'.
And Jada Pinkett Smith. Wow, Chris Rock and Jada Pinkett Smith.
Full
And
circle.
she slaps him in the movie.
No. She does?
Yeah, she slaps him in the
Full
movie.
circle. Wait,
Premonition.
was this all state? No, I'm just kidding.
So number 4, Kung Fu Panda, the first one.
Yeah.
Tai Lung is the greatest villain in DreamWorks history.
Skadoosh.
So you're proud, Shifu.
Yeah, bro.
Not the finger. Not the finger. Skadoosh.
Bro, Tell me how proud you are, Shifu. Bro, oh, come on, man.
That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, goated. And then number 5, obviously, common with Frank. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Yeah.
That's so.
I mean, you're the one that put me on, so like.
Beautifully animated. Beautifully. You cannot praise those animators enough.
Well, just the beginning, bro.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say nothing, but the beginning, bro. Off rip is fire.
All right, so we're gonna go to our top 5 Pixar's. We'll reverse. We'll reverse. I'll start.
Go ahead.
Number 1, no particular order. Toy Story 1. Falling with style. Bro,
that's the line you pick, bro.
It's that, and I need when Woody's like telling him you don't need the thing to breathe, and then he just presses the thing and he goes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. And then when they fix it, he's like can sing and stuff.
Yes. And then he's like, the air here is breathable. And then he's talking on the thing. Oh my god, go to.
Stupid laser.
Number 2, A Bug's Life. A Bug's Life,
Bro.
I need to rewatch that. I don't remember that.
underrated.
I played the game of that too. Fire.
Underrated, honestly.
I played the Finding Nemo game.
And it has such a good like.
I shouldn't be surprised.
It has a good message behind it too.
Bug's Life, yeah.
Which I enjoy very much.
What's the message?
Yeah, if I remember.
You just don't remember it was good?
I remember it was good because people talk about it today. Like,
That was a good message.
Number 3. This is where I said we'll talk about a villain that
Yeah.
The Incredibles.
Oh.
Syndrome.
He wasn't misunderstood.
He was misunderstood, bro. He was just trying to help.
He didn't have to do all that, bro.
He was just
all he had to do
help.
was listen. He just didn't want to listen.
Bro, he was just trying to help.
That's what happens when parents don't take care of their children.
Whoa.
You get a syndrome.
Life lessons.
You get a syndrome.
That was so wow.
That's a crazy statement.
Why?
That
was very meta.
That's a crazy statement.
What was that statement? That's his name.
I know. Let it rock. That's a crazy statement.
Oh, because of like syndrome, like Asperger's syndrome, stuff like that. That's not what I meant.
Be laughing.
That's not what I meant. You're the ones that are laughing. That's not what I meant.
Crazy statement. All right, number 4. Cars.
Really?
Owen Wilson.
The first one.
The drifting?
Bro, the drifting.
What's your
Mater.
favorite character?
Larry the Cable Guy.
Okay, hold on. My favorite character is
Come on. Are we friends?
the guy who the best scene in the whole movie when they start talking junk about him not being able to make a pit stop. And then he goes and then he goes, pit stop.
That's exactly what I was gonna say, bro. Nah, we are friends.
The GOAT.
We are friends.
My number
Brothers.
5 to end it is a tie. I'm sorry I couldn't choose between the two.
You said you picked 5.
I'm sorry I couldn't pick between the two. Up and Ratatouille.
It's because you're hungry.
Oh, I see.
No,
Nah,
Ratatouille is. Oh my god. Perfect.
It cooked.
Bro.
Kill the man with this thumb.
All right, Justin, go ahead. Top 5.
Top 5.
I always say that to Stanley because he got a fat thumb.
Keeping that in there.
Those are funny.
Probably my favorite Pixar movie is WALL-E.
Oh my goodness, you're my friend, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't understand.
You don't understand?
That's fine.
To me, it was boring.
You don't have to.
What part do you not
boring.
understand?
It was boring.
WALL-E.
To me, it was boring.
WALL-E.
I'm gonna be the bad guy here. No,
you're good.
WALL-E is very, very popular.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those people who are, that 1% that did not like it that much.
That's fine.
That's fine.
It's funny because like me and Joseph usually like things for different reasons, but for this one, we most likely like it for the same reason.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I like it aside from it doesn't necessarily have as much dialogue as most of other movies would.
Okay.
But it's visual storytelling and just the interaction between Wally and Eve.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have to say anything,
Mm-hmm.
but it worked. Plus all the nice, cool particle effects and humanity screwing over Earth. And they're trying to fix it, kind of happening nowadays. Can't wait to be like in space. Very, very.
Damn, bro. He really doesn't like Wally. It really is boring.
Thank God we don't have video yet.
Nah, if we had video, it would have been pretty funny. I wish you guys could have seen that.
Anyway, that took a turn.
Number two.
Number 2, Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
It's I got look. It was up there.
Finish a sentence.
It was up there. But I compared it to Up and Ratatouille, and I love Ratatouille and Up way more than I love Monsters Inc.
That's fine.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Even
totally
though it
fine.
has,
That's why it's your list.
Even though it's so
It's Joseph's
goated,
list.
it's goated,
It's Joseph's list.
Mike Wazowski.
bro. That
You guys want some lemon?
it's when the
lemon
guy
snow cones?
when the guy throws the sock and it lands on the guy and then they're like containment.
Oh man.
Monsters Inc.'s just a good movie
Yeah, it is.
through and through.
Justice the real life Randall.
I'm asleep.
Okay, moving on.
and my cousin looks like the dude with the glasses that they sucked his lips pause.
That's crazy.
Ratatouille.
He knows who he is.
I know.
Ratatouille. Oh, Ratatouille's in there.
Uh-huh.
It's number 3.
Well, what about it though?
What about it? Aside from which a lot of people won't necessarily like think about it on the forefront for like Remy, like the main rat.
I didn't know his name. I forgot.
Remy, like whenever he eats food and it has those shots of like him thinking, like the flavors having their own like color or like rhythm to it. That was like a very good way to more or less
Express that. Kind of like Wally.
express like how savants work.
Yeah, it's kind of like Wally. Like it's not all words.
No. I mean like savant in the sense of like how like where people like they'll see a color but like they'll see it in like words or something,
Yeah.
or they'll have a taste but they see it as a color.
Yeah.
I just think that something that's not necessarily known as much, like they were able to visualize that very well. I'm a food guy. I like food. I'm never gonna say
Is
no
that how
to
you
food.
see it?
It's an experience. Plus it was funny.
Yeah.
The Incredibles. I gotta watch the second one, but I loved the first one. I love playing the game for the first one. And Edna Mode is the G.
Honestly, like the second one's really good, but I still prefer the first one.
No, the first one is better than the second one.
Yeah.
No capes.
No capes.
No capes.
Bro, when she explains why, everything is just it makes so much sense.
The elevator. The plane.
No. Was it? I think I forgot his name, but I remember her just saying
The rocket.
Cape Cod and a turbine, and then the guy just goes zoop.
Death.
And my last
Puss in Boots, Last Wish.
my last one is Up.
Yep. I was waiting for that one.
'Cause
I've
that
met
made me
Russell
cry.
in real life.
Yeah, you're stupid.
I work with him every day.
You're stupid.
Oh, that's who you meant. You're cruel.
He walks up to me every day. I'm a wilderness
No,
explorer.
you're stupid. He does not do that. He literally walks up and says nothing, and then Manny makes fun of him because he's mean.
Even though the first 10 minutes of the movie could be its own thing,
Facts.
Oh,
For real.
it was very heartfelt, just to have like a guy just having lived his whole life and then sort of being like, instead of being just a bitter old man, he gets that sense of like, you know what, at least I can make like an impact for this kid and be a father figure that the kid didn't have.
Well, my list is basically both of theirs combined, so the only difference is that I don't have Ratatouille on here. It's a good movie though. But my first favorite Pixar movie of all time, always say it, Wall-E. Same reasons that Joseph said.
Wall-E.
On top of that, I like the whole concept of like the fact that they were in the sky. I mean, in space and stuff, and like the ship was like trying to like go against them. And of course, like you can't not like Wall-E, bro. Wall-E is just like a funny character.
I guess
Unless you're Manny.
I guess.
Unless you're
I
Manny.
guess I'm not one. Like I said, 1%.
I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. Unless you're whack. No, I'm just kidding.
Accurate.
So in terms of Toy Story, you gotta put Toy Story on here. But which one? I'm gonna pick one specifically. I'm gonna go Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3. I gotta go Toy Story 3, bro. Cause like
The emotional connection.
it really is, bro. Like 1 and 2 goated for sure. Like they're really good. And the first one is probably the best one in terms of like on its own. But the reason why I picked Toy Story 3 was because like I've never seen, even though they messed it up with the fourth one, I don't care. Like it was a good animation and stuff, and it was okay story. But if they ended it on 3, it would have been perfect. But 3, at the time when I was watching it, I was like, this is the most perfect ending to a trilogy I've ever seen in my life.
And now they're making a 5th one.
Okay, so yeah, the fourth one, I got trash, which is fine. No, not that the movie was trash, the character trash.
My favorite thing about the third one,
Yeah.
is this isn't even in the movie, like about the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Just at the time when Toys R Us was still a thing,
Yeah.
doing some Christmas shopping or whatever.
Yeah.
There was a stack of Lotso, like the teddy bear.
Yeah.
And you scratched him and he smelled like strawberries. And I was like, yo!
Yeah, but I like the Toy Story 3 just because of the emotional ties to it.
Now that I think about it, you know, like most franchises want to make toys of, just Toy Story was the easiest franchise to make toys from.
Because it was already a toy.
They're all toys.
Yeah. So I also like Bug's Life. A Bug's Life. I played the video game, like I said previously. Really good video game. My favorite part of that whole movie was the caterpillar.
Yes.
Because he turned into a chrysalis. And then when he came out, he was like, oh, man, this bike's going to look so different. And all he was just the same thing, just with little wings on the back. And it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Also, like The Incredibles, the first one. Like I said, it's the same exact reasons. The second one was good, but the first one was great because of the syndrome.
Honey?
Where's my super suit?
Honestly, Incredibles one of my favorite, like, little just side details.
Yeah.
Was
They have a lot of those.
the little, like, spy espionage soundtrack when Mr. Incredible is in the base and he's seeing, like, the project files for the robot killing different heroes. That little, like, music, little dun-dun-dun-dun. Loved it.
I think that's one of the best soundtracks to a movie. Animation. Like you don't really realize it that much because it blends so well with like the whole thing going on at the time and all that stuff. It blends really well with the movie itself.
You want to know?
Like, once you pay attention, bro, it's really good.
You want to know one of the craziest things
You've been monitoring.
that I found out about The Incredibles?
Yeah.
You know,
They're incredible.
no, that
They're lackluster.
when in the first movie when he goes to the island and he fights the
Syndrome.
robot.
the robot,
Oh yeah.
that it wasn't for him. It was made to fight Frozone. That's why it ended up going to the volcano because Frozone can't do anything when it's hot.
Oh okay, that's pretty cool. I never really realized
I didn't
that.
know that.
And the last one is Up for the same reason.
You only did 4.
No.
You
So
said
Wall-E, Toy Story 3, Bugs Life, Incredibles, Up.
oh.
Yeah, Up. Yeah, thank you for paying attention, man. Up, because of what Joseph said. You know, the first part is like could literally be its own movie. I'm not gonna lie, it hooked me in with the first part, bro. That was so sad. It almost caught me, bro.
Oh, I cried.
No, I didn't cry. I don't cry.
I don't cry.
But it took me up. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't care. I don't feel nothing, and I cried.
No, you're good. You're good. I 100% understand why you would cry for that. So it really hit me, you know what I'm saying? Because especially me, like I'm a person that would really like a family, and it made me think about the future and me in that situation, and like the same reason why Manny gets cheered up when he goes when he watches Click at the end of Click.
If you don't know what Click is, it's an Adam Sandler movie. It's a comedy movie, but it has such a sad ending that it makes me cry. I don't know why, but it does.
It's okay, bro. It's not real.
It's not real, I know.
That's what I tell myself when I'm watching it.
Adam Sandler.
But it hits. I gotta remind myself. When it makes you remind yourself, that's how you know it's good. And I'll see the rest of the movie. Squirrel! Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it's pretty good. It's a really good movie. Especially with the dodo bird.
All right, now the age-old question.
Pause. You mean the snipe?
Huh?
The snipe? Or Snape?
Oh, I thought it was a dodo bird. Kind of looks like
Snake.
it though.
All right, now back to the age-old question: which one's better, DreamWorks
Pixar.
or Pixar?
Pixar.
Are we group consensus? Because I also
Pixar.
say Pixar.
No, because I think you can't have one without the other.
All right, we're not doing that. We're
I'm
not doing that.
But just
We're not
personally for you,
personally.
in terms of the movies
So
themselves.
so take your top
Which one
five.
do you like
Take
more?
your top five. Which
For
one's your
both.
favorite? Take your top five for both. Which one's your favorite?
You're
Which,
lying,
You're
bro.
such a liar,
I'm
dude.
You
not
know,
a
you know it's
liar.
Wally. The way you said Wally compared to the other ones is obviously
Look. I'm gonna put two movies up. You tell me which one's better. Okay, ready?
Why is he getting so mad?
No, because
you're
you're
being in the
finessing. You're finessing.
It's
All
funny because he does the
finessing.
same thing, and I tell him the same thing, and now he's doing it to you.
right, Shrek versus Toy Story.
ignored me.
Which one? Answer this, Frank. If you got it.
Is it Shrek versus Toy Story?
Yeah, which one?
Toy Story. That's easy.
I was gonna argue Shrek.
Okay.
That's fine. I know you're
I'll
gonna
Toy
pick
Story.
Shrek.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? I'm gonna keep going. The Incredibles versus Madagascar.
Incredibles.
The Incredibles.
Yeah.
All right. Let's keep going.
Impromptu.
Chicken Run versus A Bug's Life.
Chicken Run.
Chicken Run. Yeah.
All right. See, I'll give DreamWorks. I'm giving DreamWorks some credit here. Wally,
Wally.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Wally.
Puss in Boots.
I'm going Wally.
That's crazy that you just said that. Kung Fu Panda or Cars.
Kung Fu Panda.
Is that even? I don't understand why people like Cars so much. I'm just gonna put it out there. Yeah, you know, obviously, you know, I'm gonna pick from.
Cars 2 just had too much murder.
All right, ready? Finding Nemo.
Mm-hmm.
Over the Hedge.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
You notice, like,
They're just back and forthing it.
yeah, you're back and forth. You're going back and forth.
I ain't gonna lie, he's more on DreamWorks right now.
He's more on DreamWorks. That's why I'm trying to get him to realize that he's a DreamWorks guy. It's okay. You're different.
Yeah, but you can't have one without the other.
What do I want to compare? Ooh, all right, I got one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll compare this one. Toy Story 3 or How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay.
Mm.
Toy Story 3.
Well,
Toy
that's
Story
because
3, okay.
well,
I don't-
Side
I-
note:
I don't
Frank
dislike
does
it.
not like anything medieval dragon. Nothing.
It's not that I don't like it, like, consciously. It's just like I end up not leaning towards it. Is what it is. It's just not my vibe. But How to Train Your Dragon is a good movie. Good set of movies though. Kind of reminds me of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, but medieval.
Oh, such a good movie.
Can I see your top 5 list, by the way?
Wait, what is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? That DreamWorks?
Universal.
It's Universal.
It's Universal.
Or just Universal like by itself?
Yeah.
Kind of like Mitchell versus the Machines. Love that movie.
Mitchell versus the Machines.
Never seen it?
So answer my question. Stop side talking.
I said How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay, so he's a DreamWorks guy.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's it.
Thank you for adding another 5 minutes to the episode.
You're not the one editing it.
Should have picked it. You should have picked sooner.
You should have picked sooner. But I would say I'm a Pixar's guy only because if, like we just did in comparison, I would pick the Pixar movie over the DreamWorks movie every day. My favorite DreamWorks movie is not even close to my favorite Pixar movie. It's not even close to my number 3.
Honestly, it's like I think about it like if I had to get rid of all of them from one side, I would choose to get rid of the DreamWorks and keep the Pixar. I had a more emotional connection to them, like personally, to Pixar. I related to them a lot more.
Just as a DreamWorks guy, he can't say it.
He's a dreamer.
He's a dreamer.
He's a dreamer, and I'm a letter abuser.
He Joseph likes to sit on the moon and fish,
I like to
and then go.
watch lamps abuse letters.
Dun, dun. Is that how it goes?
I have no idea.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
You guys might know that Manny is
Don't-
terrible at.
No, that's
Doing
how
that.
it
Don't
goes.
play the song because we're going to get copyrighted.
I'm not gonna play it loud.
But you're still going to play it, period.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
Kind of trademark.
You know what? Play it. I'm just going to edit it out and just cut off a good 10 minutes. The last 10 minutes it just happened.
I can't find it fast enough.
Uh-huh.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us in the Triple Take. Let us know which one you like, DreamWorks or Pixar. What are your favorite movies? Which ones had the most impact on you, the old or the new? Nice knowing you guys in this in this podcast episode. My name is Frank.
When we get video, it's gonna be so funny.
Yeah, it is, because I'll be choking. All right, my name is Frank.
My name is Manny.
Let me do it.
I was gonna do it too.
I'm Joseph.
It is Triple Take signing out. Peace.
See ya.